Hello class 6 students, welcome back to the computer class. I am your computer class digital mentor and today we are going to start chapter 3rd of your textbook, which is Advanced Features of Word 2016 Learning Outcomes. After you have studied this lesson, you will be able to use header and footer in a Word document, use tables in MS Word. We have learned that MS Word 2016 has many exciting features that let us create Word documents, edit and format them with ease and efficiency. Word 2016 has many more exciting features like header and footer, footnote and endnote, and table with which we can give a professional look to our documents. MS Word 2016 also has a wonderful feature called Mail Merge that offers us sending customized mail to mail recipients at one go. In order to understand all this in a better way, let us read this chapter. Header and footer. You can make your document look professional by utilizing the header and footer section. The header is a section of a document that appears in the top margin. To insert a header or footer, first select the Insert tab. Second, click either the header or footer command. A drop-down menu will appear. Third, from the drop-down menu, select blank to insert a blank header or footer or choose one of the built-in options. Fourth, the Design tab will appear on the ribbon and the header or footer will appear in the document. Number 5, type the desired information into the header or footer. You can see the interface here in the picture, how to do all these steps. Number 6, when you are finished, click Close Header and Footer in the Design tab or hit the ESC key. Did you know? Headers and footers generally contain information such as the page number, date, and document name. Editing or deleting header and footer. To edit or delete the header or footer, following steps should be followed. Step 1. Double-click in the header or footer area. Step 2. Edit or delete the required text. Step 3. Click on Close Header and Footer button in the Close group of the Design tab. Adding page numbers. Word can automatically label each page and place it in a header, a footer, or in the side margin. To add page numbers in an existing header or footer. Let's see the step-by-step process. Step 1. Select the header or footer. The Design tab will appear, as you can see in the picture. Step 2. Place the insertion point where you want the page number to be. You can place it anywhere except inside a content control field. Step 3. From the Design tab, select the page number command. Step 4. Click current position, then select the desired style. The page number will appear. Footnote and endnote. Footnotes and endnotes can be found at the end of the page or at the end of a document respectively. These are generally used while writing books by writers. They can provide a writer's comment on the main text or give the meaning of or related details about the marked text. The difference between footnote and endnote is that footnotes are given at the end of a page, whereas endnotes are given at the end of the document. Inserting footnotes and endnotes. To insert footnotes and endnotes, following steps should be followed. Step 1. Place the cursor where you want to insert a footnote or endnote. Step 2. Click on the References tab in the Footnotes group. Click on Insert Footnote or Insert Endnote button. Type the required text for the footnote or endnote. Step 3. Double-click on the footnote endnote reference number to return to the document. In these images, you can see the full process step by step. Ending footnote or endnotes. To edit the footnote or endnote, following steps should be followed. Step 1. Click on the footnote or endnote to edit or format the text. Step 2. If you wish to change the position of the footnote or endnote, click on the Footnotes launcher in the Footnote group of the Reference tab. The footnote and endnote dialog box appears. Step 3. Make the desired changes and click on Insert. In this picture, you can see the full process. Tables. A table is an organized arrangement of data, text, numbers, pictures, and other objects, which consist of number of rows and columns. The intersection of a column and a row is called a cell. Data in the form of text or graphics can be entered inside the cells. A column is a vertical series of cells in a table, whereas a row is a series of data items placed in a horizontal line in a table. The table given here shows a record of pullover kept in the garment shops. Here you can see the table of the garments. Did you know the table shown above is a 3 into 5 table as it has 3 columns and 5 rows. Creating a table. Now we will know how to create a table. To create a table in MS Word 2016, we first open a Word document and place the cursor where we want to insert the table. There are 2 ways to create a table in a Word document. First way, using the Insert Table Grid option. Step 1, click on the Insert tab. Step 2, click on the Table button in the Table group. A drop-down grid appears. Step 3, drag the mouse to select the number of rows and columns in the grid given. Step 4, release the mouse button to create the table at the insertion point. The table will appear in our document. Second option, using the Insert Table dialog box. Step 1, click on the Insert tab. Step 2, click the Table button in the Tables group. A list of options appears. Step 3, click on Insert Table option. The Insert Table dialog box appears. Step 4, specify the number of columns and rows. Step 5, click on the OK button. A table with the specified number of columns and rows is inserted in the document. In these images, you can see the process. Moving around a table. There are some keys that can be used to perform special functions within the table. These are called shortcut keys. To move around the table, use the following shortcut keys. Key, tab, the next cell in a row. Shift plus tab, the previous cell in a row. Alt plus page up, the top cell in a column. Alt plus page down, the bottom cell in a column. Alt plus home, the current row's first cell. Alt plus end, the current row's last cell. Entering data in a table. Now we'll know how to enter a data in a table. We can enter text in a table after creating it by clicking in the different cells and typing out the text or numbers as required. To move between the cells in a table, we can use arrow keys, mouse pointer, or the tab key. The tab key takes the cursor to the next cell. A combination of shift plus tab key takes the cursor to the previous cell. Modifying tables. We can perform the following tasks to change the layout of the table after we have inserted it in our document. Adding a new row/column. Deleting row/column. Splitting and merging cells. Resizing column width and row height. Adding a new row/column. While creating and making entry in a table, you might need to add columns/rows in between. Word provides the facility to add new columns to the right or left of any existing column and insert rows above or below the selected row. To add a new column, select the column by clicking on its top border adjacent to which you want to insert a new column. The Table Tools tab appears on the ribbon. Next, click on the Layout tab under it. Select either the Insert Left or Insert Right button in the Rows and Columns group. An empty column gets inserted in the table as per the chosen option. Similarly, click either on the Insert Above or Insert Below buttons in the rows and columns given on the Layout tab to insert a new row, as we can see in these pictures. Merging and splitting cells. To merge cells of a table, following steps should be followed. Step 1. Select the cells which you want to merge. Step 2. Click on Merge Cells in the Merge group on the Table Tools Layout tab. It will merge all the selected cells. In this picture, you can see merge cells in the merge group. To split cells of a table, following steps should be followed. Step 1. Click on the cells which you want to split. Step 2. Click on the split cells in merge group on the Table Tools Layout tab. Step 3. Specify the number of columns and rows. Step 4. Click on OK. Adjusting the row and column size. To change the row height, following steps should be followed. Step 1. Click in any cell or select the entire table to change the row height. Step 2. Click on the Table Tools Layout tab. Step 3. Specify the required row height in the height scroll box in the cell size group. It will change the row height. Similarly, you can specify a new column width in the width scroll box to change the column width of a column or of the entire table. Formatting tables. Word offers various features that let us enhance the appearance of our table. We can format the text inside the table, apply stylish borders around the table, or change the background color, shading, and style of the table. Formatting text inside tables. We can format text inside a table in the same manner as any other text in a Word document. Step 1. Select the text to be formatted in the table. Step 2. Click on Home tab. Step 3. From the font group, we can format the text according to its font type, size, style, and color. Step 4. For alignment of the text, we can use the paragraph group in the Home tab. Adding borders to a table. The lines we see in a table grid are the same borders you can apply to text with the border command, which determines where the lines go. Items on the Draw Borders group set the border line style, weight, and color. To select a border, border style, weight, and color, following steps should be followed. Step 1. Highlighting the cells you wish to add border to. Step 2. From the Table Tools Design tab, select the desired line style, line weight, and pen color from the Draw Border groups. Step 3. Click on the Borders drop-down arrow. The drop-down grid appears. Step 4. From the drop-down grid, select the desired border type. The border will be added to the selected cells. In this picture, you can see removing border from a table. Did you know? Use tables for information that requires multiple columns. Table can be represented in multiple ways depending upon how you want to categorize the information. Occasionally, you may want a table without any lines. Select the table and choose No Border from the Borders menu. However, having no lines, borders in a table makes working with the table difficult. The solution is to show the table grid lines, which are not printed. To do that, select the table and choose the View Grid Lines option from the Borders menu. Applying table styles. Word provides a number of table styles that help us to quickly format table in a number of interesting ways. The step is to apply a table style are as follows. Step 1. Select the table to which we want to apply a table style. Step 2. Click on the Design tab. Step 3. In the Table Styles group, scroll through the gallery of the table styles and point at each one to see preview of a table with that style. Step 4. Click and select the desired style. The style will get applied to the table. Moral learned. In Word, tables are useful for organizing and presenting data. Likewise, we should organize our work, study, and play systematically for better time management. Thank you, class. Let's meet again in the next chapter.